Come again? Is there any reason why these officers are here?
I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film me here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you filming me.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
I don't want you to film.
Don't get close to me.
You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here?
Today's video takes us to Chicago, Illinois, where we find GoatBoy scheming, ranting, raving, having a temper tantrum and being a petulant child. All because Dr. Dave exposed him. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, we know your name and we know where you live. And now what? You want everybody to know about me too, huh? Except you're making things up. I didn't make anything up. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy GoatBoy. So I received this email on Saturday, June 7th, 2025, right before I was getting ready to do a live stream. And look who it's addressed to. Willoughby Police Department, that's where I live. Lake County Sheriff's Office, that's where I live. And what's it concerning? A pattern of online menacing, death threats, and so on and so forth. And GoatBoy's talking about Dr. Dave. But what I find more troubling about this email is who he copied on it. First of all, it came from Crime Watch Ohio with Proton. Oh, that's lovely. That's a good name, GoatBoy. But look who he copied on it besides the police department at Willoughby. The Cleveland FBI. Yeah, Cleveland FBI. Lake County. Oh, my goodness. And the ATF. Have you lost your bloody mind? Really? Have you lost your bloody mind, GoatBoy? The FBI and the ATF, what are they going to investigate? I don't have anything illegal here, GoatBoy. That's what you don't seem to understand. And my landlord knows everything I have. Matter of fact, I had a chat with my landlord. He showed me his own gun collection. So what the hell? That sign was up when he bought the building. So it's a moot point. Shut your mouth already. Let's take a look at the body of the email, shall we? So what do we have here? Concerning pattern of online menacing, death threats, and dangerous behavior by David Coulter, resident of Sandcrest Apartments, apartment 703. He loves to put my address out there, doesn't he? But soon as I put his address out there, he wanted to copyright strike and privacy strike every single thing, didn't he? Well, let's continue here. What's it say there? To whom it may concern. I guess just about everybody in the whole world, huh? Well, now it says this letter is to formally report and bring to your attention the alarming and ongoing online behavior of David Coulter, a resident of Sandcrest Apartments, Unit 703, Willoughby, Ohio. How many times is he going to say that, for Christ's sake? David Coulter, who operates several YouTube channels under the aliases Dr. Dave the Beer Professor and Frauditor Terminator, has repeatedly posted videos and live streams containing explicit, menacing threats, weapon bragging, racially charged rhetoric, and threats of physical harm or death toward multiple individuals. When in the hell did I ever post a video containing explicit, menacing threats? When? When did I do that? Never. Racially charged rhetoric? Never. Threats of physical harm or death? Never. Weapon bragging? Not on my channel. Maybe on someone else's channel, but not on my channel. Most concerning is that he is scheduled to go live today, where he appears to continue his escalating threats and mockery of targeted individuals. That upcoming stream is located at the following YouTube link. In the thumbnail and promotion of this live stream, Mr. Coulter displays images of 4 YouTubers alongside the phrase, "Which one will fall first?" in reference to their weight and health. Yeah, I'm concerned about their health, especially because they're overweight and they smoke, and they don't eat right. All they eat is Taco Bell. This is a clear allusion, oh, that's a big word, allusion, I'm going to have to look that up, to heart attacks and death, and a continuation of targeted harassment campaign. His rhetoric suggests that he wishes death upon others and seeks to provoke emotional distress in his targets. Not true, GoatBoy, I just said. I'm concerned about the lads because they're overweight, they don't eat right, and they smoke. Further troubling behavior includes publicly stating he owns over 140,000 rounds of ammunition. Well, you know, GoatBoy, just because somebody says something doesn't make it solid gold. If you think there's 140,000 rounds here, come over here and I'll give them to you if you can find them. Otherwise, shut your stupid ass mouth and stop spreading rumors. Let's see, displaying and referencing firearms while appearing intoxicated during live stream, including an H&K 45. What does that stand for, GoatBoy, H&K? Can you tell me without Googling that? Because you don't know a damn thing about firearms. You don't know the end of a gun barrel from your ass, now do you, boy? What else do we have here? Living in a complex with posted signage prohibiting weapons. I talked about that before. The landlord said he doesn't care what I have in here. You're just a bloody idiot. Threatening to show up at people's doors. Well, not your door, GoatBoy. What do we have here? Repeatedly targeting ethnic minorities and using mocking language with clear racial and religious connotations. Ah, GoatBoy. Is this what you mean, GoatBoy? Me saying that you're not going to get 40 virgin goats when you go to Allah? Is that what you mean? Yeah, that's a parody, GoatBoy. You know what a parody is? Not a parrot, a parody. You know what that is? Yeah, well, you're not going to get your 40 virgin goats, man. They're all out of virgin goats right now. You have to wait a while. Let's continue with the letter, though. This letter is not speculative. These behaviors are documented and available on multiple recordings. We are assembling an extensive evidence package which will be separately delivered to your apartments and additionally submitted to the ATF and FBI. Again, GoatBoy, ATF and FBI would first check with local police, and they have a long file about me, thanks to you. Well, it's because of me, really. It's not because of you. Because I went there and I met just about everybody on the police force, and I filed multiple complaints about you and your little buddy out there. I won't say his name. But I'm not worried about it because I don't have anything illegal here. See, the ATF is only concerned about something that's illegal. Same thing with the FBI, and there's nothing illegal here. So it's going to fall on deaf ears. Matter of fact, if you look at the police report, let's take a look at the police report right now while we're here. Let's take a look at this first police report. Notice the date on it is August 6, 2022. Nearly 3 years ago. I've been putting up with this asshole for 3 years. Caller states that a Willoughby resident is showing numerous weapons on Facebook and Instagram. This person is threatening the lives of others, specific individuals unknown. Male, David Coulter. Caller claims that Coulter brags of 140,000 rounds of ammunition and a cache of guns in every room. Caller asked for an email address to provide a link to these postings, and caller stated he would be making a public record request of this record. Caller also stated if something is not done, he will have to come out here. Yeah, and what does it say here? Look at the very last line. Nothing located on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube that references threats or a gun. Forward to Lieutenant Begoyevic. Let's look at another police report while we're here, shall we? This police report came about because I was watching Vegas Valley live stream one night, and I watched GoatBoy while I was on there, live, as he called the fire department and made false claims. So I called the police and asked them to come out here. It says what? Met resident in lobby. He wants to file a harassment report on individual from Nevada that just recently streamed a 911 call to Willoughby Police Department reporting a residence in danger to society. Yeah, and see those CAD reports. I don't have them, but I can get them. Complainant, David Coulter, me, discovered through a YouTube channel someone had contacted Willoughby Police Department earlier in the day claiming false allegations against him. I reviewed the information from the person who had originally called on Coulter, which is saved on the Q drive. The caller claimed Coulter is doxing people. Oh, that's rich. While the email itself appeared to dox Coulter, no doubt. The email from the caller also stated he has a severe alcohol problem and a large amount of ammo and guns in each room of his apartment. Videos observed were of poor quality and clearly edited, which showed no actual threats being made. Make note of that, GoatBoy. Coulter stated he was concerned this person was trying to create a swatting instance with the police department and wanted to make sure there was no active investigation on him. While speaking with Coulter, he appeared to be sober and coherent, even though the tipster reporting him as having a severe alcohol problem. Mr. Coulter allowed me to walk through his residence to prove he has no cache of guns and or 140,000 rounds of ammo in the rooms. While walking through his apartment, no guns, ammo, boxes, or weapons of mass destruction were observed. His apartment appeared to be well kept and organized. Coulter was provided with the current CAD number and pass number for documentation at this time. Nothing criminally discovered. So shut your mouth, GoatBoy. You're just trying to spread false information about me. And that's going to get you in a world of hurting, boy. And when I say hurting, I'm talking about legal trouble, sweetheart. All right, let's get to the final page of this email. Anyway, I got to the part where this part is not speculative. We went over that already. Relevant legal concerns may include menacing by stalking. I haven't stalked anybody, you crazy ass. Telecommunications harassment. You're the one harassing me. Oh, this is a good one. Having weapons while under disability. You don't even know what the hell that means, do you, GoatBoy? Having weapons under disability. I'm going to put it up here on the screen because I know you're going to watch this video, sonny boy. Now let's take a look at this. It's a third-degree felony in the state in which I live to possess a weapon while under disability. This means if you are not allowed to own a gun due to certain circumstances, it's illegal to have one. Now, what's this mean? If you've been adjudicated mentally incompetent, if you have a drug dependency, or a previous felony conviction. Now, GoatBoy, it doesn't say anything in here. If you have a few drinks every once in a while that you can't have a firearm, it doesn't say that at all. And I haven't had a drink in over 2 years, you nincompoop, you ninny, you dimwit, you halfwit, you goater. What the hell's wrong with you anyway, boy? There's something really wrong with you. You're the one who should be under investigation. There's something wrong with your mind if you have one at all. Yeah, read this, GoatBoy. Read it and learn it and love it because it's the law and I haven't broken the law. You have broken the law. You're the one that's harassing me, sweetheart. All right, let's finish up with this letter here. Disorderly conduct, I don't know what the hell that's all about. Telecommunications fraud. I mean, what the hell? What? It says in the event of manipulated view counts or monetization. Oh, you've really lost your effing mind. Mr. Coulter has been repeatedly warned by private parties and public complaints, and he responds to each complaint with further retaliation, often within hours. The cycle of escalation is predictable and dangerous, and the live stream linked above will likely continue this pattern. We ask that it be preserved and reviewed as evidence. For the record, David Coulter will be carbon copied on the final version of this report to ensure he has notice of this concern and an opportunity to respond. However, his history suggests continued retaliation is more likely than any attempt at resolution. We urge Willoughby Police Department and Lake County to initiate a formal inquiry and consider this situation in light of public safety, repeated weapon threats, and a possibility that Mr. Coulter may be under the influence or mentally unstable while in possession of firearms. Failure to act now may result in avoidable harm. Sincerely, concerned citizen, name withheld for safety. That's really good. I like that. Well, GoatBoy, you're wrong about one thing. I replied. Here it is. This is the reply. I'm just wondering, though, did the tribe help you write that letter? Because I don't think you could compose a letter like that. Or possibly AI wrote it for you. Yeah, because AI is smarter than both of you put together, isn't it? Well, GoatBoy, I don't know where this is all going to end. I suppose somewhere in a court of law, whether it's here in Ohio or over there in Illinois, it doesn't really matter to me. But you have defamed me. You have called me an alleged rapist, an alleged chomo, and that simply is not true, boy. And how many times do I have to tell you? Let me put it up on the screen one more effing time for you. This is a picture of the real rapist. Oh yeah, he has the same name I do. different middle initial. He's shorter than I am, he's younger than I am, and he's way fatter than I am. It's not me. And for you to continue to claim that there's some mythological student that I had sex with at the college is crazy. And stop posting this shit. This is right from your YouTube channel. Oh, you took screenshots? So did I, sweetheart. Look at it. Look at it real good. Called me a drunk. Called me unhinged. Called me a rapist. Look right there. David Coulter, Ohio is a rapist. Then you have my picture there. What's a person supposed to think when they read that, Goat Boy? You tell me what a lawyer and a judge would say about that. You're playing a very dangerous FAFO game here. You're going to fuck around and you're going to find out, boy. And I'm talking about a court of law. I'm not talking about anything else. You're a nuisance. Read it right here on the screen. You're a effing nuisance. Yeah, play with your blow-up doll. Now see, that's a parody right there. Doesn't say anything about you being a rapist, a drunk, and you're the one drinking. Look at that. You got a Corona up your mouth. It doesn't say any of that. That's a parody. What you do is not a parody. You're accusing me of being a drunk and a rapist and a child molester. Very serious accusations, my man. Hey, stay tuned for 5 minutes of Goat Boy being a fool. Roll that clip.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct. Say, come again. Is there any reason why these officers are here?
I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film in here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want
You can't film it.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
You can't-
I
no,
don't
you
want
don't
you to
have
film. Don't
permission,
get close to
and
me.
that's all.
You want to go that route? What is the reason for calling the officers here?
I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now.
This is transparency. I'm conducting an audit.
While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book.
I have permission. I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir.
Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town?
Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an
Please,
inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay. Okay, can you comply with my request? Where's your water department? Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will
Sir?
become a legal matter if you choose
Sir?
to go this route. Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to see that.
Show me the statute.
Sir?
Can you show me the statute?
Sir?
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean?
I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me.
I'll be waiting for the statute. Thank you.
I'll be waiting for the book, sir.
Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir,
This is
we're
going to
not-
become a legal matter. Please comply.
Pass. I got a pass.
Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book.
I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it.
Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. There may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad
don't know
attitude.
who-
In order to do an inspection on a book readily available.
Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to
I
do.
don't have, if you want to have a seat, I'll ask.
Sure, that's fine.
Ma'am, I have permission to film.
I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man. Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks. Where does it state that? Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly.
I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment.
And I also have permission here with me.
Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow,
No one really cares.
no one really cares. An inspection, if I wanted to take digital
No, you
photocopies,
cannot.
absolutely I
No,
can,
you
ma'am.
cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay, well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken the law. Here's what I will tell you. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You could just call me sir. I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful, what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm going to have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's going to be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag. You're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. And we're going to prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.